Hey.
We are back on Access Hollywood Live with the stars of the OWN drama Queen Sugar, Rutina Wesley, Dawn-Lynn Gardner, and Kofi Siriboe posing there with their bosses, Oprah and Ava DuVernay.
Look at that picture.
Gosh, when you're posing along with Oprah and Ava DuVernay, you know you are set in life, right?
Made.
You are good.
Do you have Oprah on your phone? Could you just call her right now?
I feel like she has one of those phones where her number always changes.
Like a bat phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
Like
It's
a
on her
bat
desk.
phone.
It's like red. It rings. Yeah.
You got your phone.
I
Okay,
have
so
a poem.
I should say, by the way,
Let's preface
Kofi's
this.
single, because I said that your girlfriend, I bet, is hanging on by the skin of her teeth. That was
Surrounded by all these ladies.
Yes. So you wrote a poem.
I did.
Because
The
you
city of
shoot
New
in
Orleans.
And it was a letter to New Orleans, and I have a little piece to read.
Read it.
Okay, I'll
Here we
start
go.
it at the end.
It's a love poem.
It took her time to open up, but when she did, she bloomed like spring, she smiled like summer, and she cried like fall. Every day I fell in love with something new. It was the little things like her long green hair and her deep brown skin, the sweet aroma ascending from her soul. I was in love and I knew it, and only she could make it so sweet. To you and only you, my dear Nola.
Oh, wow. Nola has you. You are not single to Nola.
Are we keeping an eye on him?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're definitely playing our big sister role.
I like it.
Definitely.
Which is
Get in line, everyone. Just
Do you
take a
have
number.
sisters that you grew up with? Because you seem very good with women. How many
I actually
sisters?
have 2 brothers. That's it. That's all I
The
got.
2 brothers.
Yeah, 3 boys.
But these girls are keeping you in check, aren't they?
I always wanted a baby sister. I don't know why. I love my little brother. Oh, shout out to Kwesi. What's up, man?
All right, let's talk about the characters.
Yes.
Your role. Okay, let's start with the basketball player. What's
Yes.
going on and what are we going to see? Because it's a very juicy role.
It is a very juicy role. It's a very deep, complicated storyline, too. So my role is Charlie Bordelon West. She is the manager and strategist, really, behind her superstar basketball husband, Davis West. And in the first episode, that all comes crashing down, really. We see a huge scandal erupt, and there's a lot of question about what's true and what's not. And where we are in the season right now, it's sort of coming to a head, that whole scandal. And she's really a fixer, so her whole mission is to get this smoothed out as quickly as possible. And it's not easy. It's definitely, it's complicated. It's a very painful, thing that we're talking about in the show. And but it's been an incredible pleasure to play her. She's one of those superwomen. You know what I mean?
She's a fixer.
Yeah.
She's a
Gets it
fixer.
done.
She's a fixer, and she's a
Superwoman.
mother, and she's a wife, and she's a sister, and she's a daughter. She's all these things, and she really can't afford to let any of them drop, even though her world is sort of crashing inside. So we're seeing her figure out how she's going to keep it together and sort of redefine herself now, because it's been a long time that she's been, the manager.
And Rutina, your character, Nova, you're the journalist.
Miss
of the
Nova.
family.
Yes.
So but you've got to keep the family together and take over the plantation, make sure the plantation gets back on track, right? The sugar.
Well, it's like
the
we're
sugar
all trying to figure out how to manage 800 acres when none of us really know what we're doing. And so it's tough because I try to be the big sister, but I can't always fix it. She tries to come in and fix it. Even, Ralph Angel will also come in with his, and he's the baby. So sometimes we're like, you're the baby, you don't know. So there's a lot of that common brotherly sister conflict that we have. But Nova being a journalist on one end, she's an activist, and then she also has her fist in the air, and then her lover is married and he's white, and he's a cop. And so there's that.
Okay. So there's some drama.
There's some drama with her. And, she gets involved in some cases and things. And I think we're going to see her as a journalist navigate the fine line between, when you really are going to write a story for its truth versus just writing without, she gets kind of caught up in something, I think, emotionally that hits home for her as a story. And so she really takes that case to heart. And it's really beautiful to see her, kind of like Mark Ruffalo in Spotlight, to see her sort of, that trigger go on in her. So
You just showed that amazing picture of you. That was so stunning.
So
powerful. I
like
love
that
that. As a Hollywood Reporter, here's you. Kofi, great picture. And then finally,
That smile.
Dawn-Lynn.
The real Dawn.
Congratulations to the
Sugar
three of you.
guys.
Well done.
Yes, those pictures are
It airs
amazing.
Wednesdays at 10 on OWN. Check it out. Another great TV series fan.